What's up, everyone? I'm Joe. I appreciate you stopping by the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I do have a St. Patrick's Day and Irish themed shave set up for today. And we're going to be going with Dark Irish Countryside. I do have the matching after sauce. The brush we're going to be going with is a Turning by Tans. And the razor is going to be the Jung No. 80 that I honed up yesterday on the Vermont Green. Now, typically on St. Patrick's Day, I shave with Irish Brigade. This is my collaboration with Phil at Bricktown Grooming and Gareth at the Shave Supply, and I do have that matching splash. Now that's not available anymore. I don't think he's making Irish Brigade anymore. He might be at some point, but right now I don't think he is. But I wanted to go with Dark Irish Countryside because I want to support Eric. I want to support Daniel. And this is an absolutely fantastic fragrance. And we'll talk a little bit more about it as we roll into the shave. And let's see, let me grab the brush. I'm going to do I want to cut away here real quick, throw on some pre-shave soap, and then we'll get rocking and rolling. All right, we are back. Let's get rocking and rolling on this. Oh, this is such a really nice scent, man. It's like to me, this is my nose. It's almost like a green aquatic with some woods in the background there. It's really, really good. Excellent job on this one, guys. Really, really good. Now I had I talked to Eric yesterday. He had actually sent me a couple stones to try out. And I called him to, just kind of quick find out how I should attack them. The best way to use them. And we got talking a little bit, about soap making and when he got started, when I got started. And it is absolutely impressive how far Eric has gotten in such a short period of time. In the 2 years he's been at it. Now he's reached a point where a lot of soap makers, it would be, just gonna put a little water in there. He's reached a point that takes soap makers years and years to get to. He's gotten there pretty quick. And it is impressive. I was telling Eric when I first started out making soap, I had reached out to some people and I wasn't getting a whole lot of help. But there was this one soap maker in Pennsylvania. She didn't make shave soap. She made bath soap. When I reached out to her, she responded to me right away and gave me some tips on some things that I could do as far as like shipping and some different websites to use for selling. And I thought that was really cool that there's this person I don't know decided not to see me as competition and help me out getting started. She actually bought my bath soaps and she was putting them on her Instagram, trying to encourage her followers, her followers to. I was about to say subscribers, but she doesn't have a YouTube channel. Her followers to use my stuff, and I did get some orders that went down there, and I just thought it was really cool that someone like that didn't look at me as competition and decided to help me out, and it was a huge help. Now, I don't think she's very active making soap anymore. She has backed away a little bit. I know she went through a move, and I think she had to shut down for a little while she was moving. But, when Eric reached out to me back then, when he was getting started, he was asking me questions, and I absolutely was helping him out. If he asked me a question, if I knew the answer, or if I had some advice based on my experiences, I absolutely gave it to him. I wasn't going to hold it back and be like, you figure it out yourself, like a lot of people were doing to me. But because this one person, Melanie, helped me out, I said, well, I'm gonna just pay that forward. If anybody ever wants any advice and reaches out to me about making soap or running a soap business, I'm gonna help them out. So congratulations, Eric, on your success. It is really awesome how quickly you've grown. And I know you're just gonna continue to grow and grow and grow. So that is awesome. All right, let's get rolling here with this Vermont Green edge. Yep, comfortable as always. I don't have anything green, if you can believe that, to wear. I was looking last night, I don't have any green t-shirts, sweatshirts, nothing. The closest I have is a green towel here. That's it. That's the closest I have. All right, let's get rolling here. This is such a great edge. I've always had good edges from here. I think I just got myself. I think I just felt that. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. Always had good edges from this razor. Yeah, there's a little bit right there. Or from that stone. The Vermont Green was the first. I'll scratch it right down there. Vermont Green was the first natural stone I ever bought. And I was lucky enough to have really good results with it. And I ended up kind of getting into more natural stones right after that. That little nick there, that wasn't the toe, because I muted the toe on this. That was just a stupid little, just moved my wrist in the wrong direction. Very keen edge on this, and very comfortable too. Now I'm going to start messing around with the, Eric sent me a Vermont purple to try out, and a New York black slate. And I have the red slate from Griffith that I got. New York, red slate. I'm going to be messing around with that too. The next couple of weeks here. Oh man, really nice first pass. The edge that was on this razor, sorry, a little notification popped up there. The edge that was on this razor was that the black, I think it was the Midnight Black, the Vermont Midnight Black is what was on the razor. And that was a nice edge. But this Vermont Green is really, it's always been my go-to. I'm going to be rocking and rolling with soaps today. I got more bath soaps to make. I have a bunch of bath soaps to cut. I might do a cutting video. Throw it on the other channel, my business channel. Getting close to the closer and closer to the market time. The farmers market that we do. It only runs May through December. But then we have a bunch of events throughout the summer that we do. So I got to make sure we're ready. We are getting there. Finally getting back to a comfortable spot where I can just make soap and keep the inventory up. All right, let's go with pass number 2. I think I'm only going to do 2 here. Nice, nice, nice. Very comfortable. It looks like my ski season has come to an end. Starting to get more of that springtime weather. A lot of rain, warmer temps. A lot of the mountains are starting to close down. Some of the more technical steep terrain. So now we'll be making the shift to cycling and mountain biking. Road biking and mountain biking. So I have to start working on exercises more geared towards that for my shoulder. I was doing a lot of exercises geared towards skiing so I can get ready. So we're going to have to... A lot of them are similar, so it's not... Not that big a deal, but there's a couple extra things I got to throw in there. Now, I always talk about the edge. The test for me on how comfortable an edge is up under my neck, because it's the most sensitive area for me to shave. And this edge is definitely dialed in. Yeah, that's nice. I think two's gonna do it. Got up under the chin. I always miss up under here. Yeah, I think two's gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna rinse off, and then we'll do a recap, throw on some aftershave, and we'll be done. All right, we are back, rinsed off. Let's throw on some after sauce here. But this is really where that fragrance just explodes. As you would expect. You know, a lot of times soaps are typically lighter than the splashes. The usage for the different oils is less for a soap than it is for a splash or an EDP. Oh, that's great, man. That is so good. That's so nice. Yeah. That's what that scent really explodes. Very nice. All right. Recap. Dark Irish Countryside. Matching splash. Jung number 80. Honed on a Vermont Green. And a Turning by Tans brush. All right, guys, that'll do it. Have a happy and a safe St. Patrick's Day. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will catch you next time. Take care.